come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers.
All right, let's bring the fire.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 32.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The assist from number 32.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Sexton to Clarkson. It's Clarkson with the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Number 2.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Down 2. Cleveland has the rebound. Sexton to Clarkson. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Quinn Cook at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. Goes 2 for 2. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton. No good, and no foul. It's Cook with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Sexton to Clarkson. Joe Ingles to Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cleveland has the basketball to Colin Sexton. Has a chance, and the Lakers have the rebound. Count the bucket for 2.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Clarkson. Nothing going here on that drive. And the basket good at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Cook to bring it into the front court. It's 12-10. Kuzma. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Love. Tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
From long range. Off the iron. No good. Clarkson with the basketball. They trail by 2. Love to Clarkson. And the Lakers with the rebound. Can't connect from in close. Love to Joe Ingles. Deep right corner, trying to cash in. Deep two there, won't go. To Kyle Kuzma. Short jumper misses. And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
McGee powers it through.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Love. Sexton. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And the finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Clarkson with the basketball, trailing by 4. Sexton to Clarkson. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Danny Green, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Sexton to Clarkson. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Screen coming. To Danny Green. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Danny Green has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Able to convert on both free throws. Cavs at the controls. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Clarkson. Over to the right side. To Clarkson.
Screen coming. Watch out.
Danny Green sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Cousins. Joe Ingles sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Missed a wide open look. Screen coming.
You got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Clarkson with the basketball. They're down 3. Baseline drive. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Lakers at the controls right now. To Cousins. Down low for Davis. A big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knight into the front court. 5-point game. Nance to Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Not today.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Spins and scores.
Ooh, that's what we call putting the defender in a spin cycle.
It's Cook with the basketball. Up by 3. To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Knight into the front court. Just under a minute to go in what's been a hotly contested first quarter. Nance to Clarkson. Curling inside. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Screen coming. To Davis. To Cousins. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Knight into the front court. Down 5. To Joe Ingles. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Joe Ingles. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side.
All right, let's do this.
Stepping in.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper stays out. To James. Throws it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
I got ball. It's all me.
To Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at 3.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Nance. Not that time. To James. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Sexton. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To Davis. Count the basket at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Sexton. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And he misses that one free throw. Lets it fly from long range, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Joe Ingles. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Ingles with a shot, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Joe Ingles. To Colin Sexton.
Left.
4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Offensive board. It's Henson with the rebound.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Love. Here comes the screen. To Love. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To Joe Ingles. Has a look. Ingles' shot off the mark. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Subbing in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 18, Matthew Dellavedova. For the Los Angeles Lakers. Number 32.
Short jumper misses.
I give this defense so much credit. Sometimes it pays major dividends to have players that are willing to get their nails dirty. Just dig their hands in the dirt, and that's what kind of stand they're making on the defensive end.
To Danny Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Screen coming.
Screen, I got your help.
To Kyle Kuzma. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Cleveland has the basketball. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Short jumper off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Cleans it up. Offensive board. The screen sets him up for 2.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Cavs at the controls. To Clarkson. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. To Clarkson. Love. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Not that time.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Kuzma. Cashes in for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
To Clarkson.
Screen on your left, screen on your left.
Runner here won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Defense, defense, let's go.
Able to convert inside.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Danny Green. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Danny Green. Trying to cash in. The jumper's off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. Trailing by 14. The pass taken away by the Lakers. McGee powers it through.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Clarkson. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Fires the three. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Clarkson. Shot from the lane. Won't go. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Lakers ball. JaVale McGee. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. To Kyle Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. JaVale McGee. Jumper's good.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Goes to the right side. Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Danny Green.
Shot.
It's Henson with the rebound. To Clarkson. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And he's fouled. Very close game.